Good morning students. Welcome to grade 10 mathematics class. How are you students? Are you happy? I hope you are all happy and safe by God's grace, isn't it? In the previous class, I taught you what is sequence, what are the types of sequence, isn't it? Do you remember? What is sequence? Sequence is an arrangement of numbers in specific order, isn't it? What are the types of sequence I taught you? Finite sequence and infinite sequence, is it? What is finite sequence? If the sequence having finite number of terms, that means countable number of terms, then it is called finite sequence, isn't it? If the sequence having infinite number of terms, that means uncountable number of terms, then it is called infinite sequence, isn't it? Today we are going to continue that. Let's write the problem first of all. Okay, children, take a rough note and write the question along with me. Okay, first one, which of the following sequences are in AP? Do you remember what is AP? A sequence is said to be AP if there is common difference. Okay? If there is a common difference, that sequence can be say arithmetic sequence. Arithmetic sequence is also known as arithmetic progression. Arithmetic progression shortly we say AP. Okay. Here two questions are there. First one, 2 by 3, 4 by 5, 6 by 7, etc. Okay. So two questions are there. Let us do the first one. After that we can do the second question. Okay. So here three terms are given. 2 by 3, 4 by 5, 6 by 7, etc. There is no last term. So, which type of sequence this one can you identify? Infinite sequence. Okay. Whether it is AP or not, we have to find out. How can we find out? Easily we can find out. So, if there is a common difference, that sequence can be say arithmetic sequence or arithmetic progression or AP. Okay. Whether common difference is there or not, we are going to find out. Okay. How to find out? Easily can be find out. Listen carefully. Okay. So first of all, we have to take the terms. So let us write the first term, that is T1. Term 1. T1 is equal to 2 by 3, T2 is equal to 4 by 5, T3 is equal to term 3, this one, 6 by 7. Only three terms are there. Okay, we have written. Now let us find out T2 minus T1. Okay, to find the common difference, first of all we have to find out term 2 minus term 1. That is T2 minus T1 equal to, what is T2? 4 by 5 minus, what is T1? 2 by 3. It is in fraction number, so directly we cannot subtract. So we have to take the LCM. What is the LCM of 5 and 3? 5 into 3 is 15. Is it? 15 is the LCM. What is the numerator? 4 into 3, that is 12. Minus is there, so we have to write minus. 5 into 2, that is 10. Which is equal to, what is 12 minus 10? We have 2. 2 by 15. Okay. It is T2 minus T1. T2 minus T1 equal to 2 by 15. Similarly, we are going to find the T3 minus T2. T3 minus T2 equal to, what is the value of T3? We have 6 by 7 minus, what is the value of T2? We have 4 by 5. Here we have to find the LCM. What is the LCM of 7 and 5? 7 into 5. 7 5s are 35. What is the numerator? 6 into 5, 30 minus is there, so we have to give minus. 7 into 4 is 28, which is equal to, what is 30 minus 28? 2 by 35. 2 by 35. What is it? 2 by 35? T3 minus T2. Okay. Now we have to compare the T2 minus T1 and T3 minus T2. Whether is it same? No. T2 minus T1 is 2 by 15. T3 minus T2 is 2 by 35. Is it same? No. Not equal. Okay. So, T2 minus T1 is not equal to T3 minus T2. Therefore, the given sequence is not an AP. Okay. T2 minus T1 is not equal to T3 minus T2. Therefore, the given sequence is not an AP. If T2 minus T1 equal to T3 minus T2, we can say it is an AP. Okay. Here we have not equal, so it is not an AP. Okay. Let's write the next question. 3m minus 1, 3m minus 3, 3m minus 5, etc. Okay. What is the given terms? What are the given terms? 3m minus 1, 3m minus 3, 3m minus 5. This is AP or not, we have to check. Okay. So, how to check? What is the first term? T1 is equal to 3m minus 1. Which is the second term? T2. T2 is equal to 3m minus 3. Which is the third term? T3 is equal to 3m minus 5. This one, 3m minus 5. So, how to check whether it is AP or not? We have to find out T2 minus T1 and T3 minus T2. If there is common difference, we can say the given sequence is an AP. Let us check it. Okay. So, first of all, we have to find out T2 minus T1 is equal to, which is the T2, 3m minus 3. Here two terms are there, so we have to give the bracket. It is T2, then minus is there, minus. What is T1 value? 3m minus 1. Okay, we have to close the bracket. Now, let's remove this bracket. So, which is equal to 3m minus 3. There is a minus which is common for this both the term 3m and minus 1. So, to remove this bracket, we have to multiply by this minus with this two terms. Okay, let us multiply. So, minus in the 3m we have minus 3m. And minus into minus we have plus. Always minus into minus plus. 1 is there, so plus 1. Now, this minus 3m and plus 3m. What is 1 minus 1? 0. Is it? Any number minus that same number we have 0. So, 3m minus 3m we get 0. So, let's cancel that. Okay, 3m minus 3m 0. Remaining terms we have minus 3 plus 1. One is positive, one is negative. We should subtract. Okay. So, what we get? Minus 3 plus 1. We have to subtract from one another. So, 3 minus 1 is 2. Here greater sign is minus. So, minus sign we have to give. Okay. Okay. We have to subtract from one another, and which is greater, that sign we have to use here. Okay. Greater number minus is there. That sign we have to use. Okay. Therefore, T2 minus T1 is equal to minus 2. Okay. Similarly, let us find the T3 minus T2. T3 minus T2 is equal to, what is the T3 term? What is the term 3? We have 3m minus 5. 3m minus 5. Okay. Here also two terms are there. So, we have to give the bracket minus T2. What is the term 2? We have 3m minus 3. 3m minus 3. Here also two terms are there. So, bracket we should use. Okay. Now, let us remove this bracket, which is equal to 3m minus 5. Before removing, here there is a minus is common for this both the terms. So we should multiply by minus with this 2 term. So minus in the 3m we have minus 3m. This minus into minus plus. Okay. Plus 3. Now 1 minus 1 we have 0. Similarly 3 minus 3 we have 0. Similarly 3m minus 3m we have 0. So this both the term can be cancelled. 3m can be cancelled. Remaining we have minus 5 plus 3. What is minus 5 plus 3? One is positive, one is negative. So we should separate from one another. Which one is greater sign? That sign we have to use. Okay. So minus 5 plus 3. How to do? 5 minus 3 we have 2. Greater number we have minus. So minus sign we should give. Now we have to compare. What is T2 minus T1? We have minus 2. What is T3 minus T2? We have minus 2. So we can write now T2 minus T1 is equal to T3 minus T2. Okay. Both the time we are getting 2. Is it? Minus 2. So that we can say both T2 minus T1 is equal to T3 minus T2. Both the same value we are getting. So we can say the given sequence is an AP. Therefore, the given sequence is an AP. Okay. Understood, students? Let's write two formulas. Okay. Two important formulas. Along with me, write the formulas. First one, the general form of an AP. AP means arithmetic progression is A comma A plus D comma A plus 2D comma etc. comma A plus ND. It is for nth term comma etc. Okay, first formula. The general form of an AP is this one important formula. You have to learn. Okay. A comma A plus D comma A plus 2D comma etc. A plus ND comma etc. Okay. Next formula. General term of an AP. Okay. The general term. First one is form. It is term. Term of an AP is Tn equal to A plus n minus 1 into D. A plus n minus 1 into D. Okay. What is the formula? The general term of an AP is Tn equal to A plus n minus 1 into D. Next, third formula. In a finite AP, what is meant by finite AP? Do you remember? It has countable number of terms or finite number of terms. Means there is the last term will be given. Okay, finite sequence or AP means last term will be given. Okay, in a finite AP, whose first term is A and last term is L. Then the number of terms in the AP is then the number of terms in the AP is what is the formula now? To find number of terms we have to use the formula n is equal to L minus A by D plus 1. Okay, what is the formula? N is equal to number of terms N is equal to L is last term minus A is the first term by D. What is D? Common difference plus 1. Okay, so using this formula, let us do one problem. Okay. Let's write the next question. Find the number of terms in the AP. Along with you write the question. Find the number of terms in the AP 4, 8, 12, etc. Last term 104. Okay. What is the given question? Find the number of terms in this AP. It is mentioned AP. So not necessary to find whether it is AP or not. To find AP or not, what we have to do? T2 minus T1, T3 minus T2 we have to find out. If it is T2 minus T1 and T3 minus T2 are same, we can say it is AP. Is it? But in this question, it was given as AP. Okay. So no need to find out whether it is AP or not. It is mentioned it is the AP. So we have to find the number of terms. For that, what formula we have to use? N is equal to L minus A by D plus 1. Do you remember the formula? N is equal to L minus A by D plus 1. What is N? Number of terms. What is L? Last term. What is A? First term. What is D? Common difference. Okay, let us find out. So, first term A is equal to, first term A is equal to 4. Next, last term L is equal to, last term L is equal to, what is the last term? 104. Next, common difference we have to find out, that is D. Common difference. Common difference D is equal to, what difference is there? Second term minus first term. That is T2 minus T1 equal to 8 minus 4 equal to 4. Common difference equal to 4. So, we have to write the formula. We have to find the number of terms. Is it? For that, what formula I have taught for you? Number of terms. Number of terms. N is equal to L minus A by D plus 1. Okay. Now, which is equal to, what is the L value we have? Last term I said you 104. Is it? 104 minus, what is the A value? What is A? First term. What is the first term? We have 4 by, what is the common difference? We have D. D value, second term minus first term. It is given AP. So only one term enough to find. T2 minus T1 alone enough. Okay. So what is common difference? We have T2 minus T1 is 4. Is it? 4. Close the bracket plus 1. This bracket is important, okay, which is equal to, subtract it first of all, 104 minus 4. What is the value of 104 minus 4? 100. Is it? Divided by, what is the denominator term? 4. Close the bracket plus 1, which is equal to, first of all, we have to give preference to this bracket only. So, first we should divide this 100 by 4. After that only we have to add this one. Okay. Let us divide it 100 by 4 plus 1. Right here. Directly shall we divide? 1 4 is 4. Here numerator will be 2 4s are 8. 2 balance is there. 2 and 0 we have to consider as 20. So 5 4s are 20. So we have 25 by 1, that is 25, plus is there plus 1, which is equal to 26. So what answer we have to write? Thus the AP contains 26 terms. Okay. Thus the AP contains 26 terms. Okay, understood students? To find number of terms, what formula we have to use? N is equal to L minus A by D plus 1. Here L means last term, A means first term, D means common difference. Okay students? Let's write the next question. Along with write the question. Write an AP, write an AP whose first term is 10 and the common differences is 8. Okay, write an AP. What is the question? Write an AP whose first term is 10 and the common difference is 8. How to find out? Write an AP. So here we have to use the what formula we have to use. Today I taught you two formula. What are the formula? General form of an AP and the general term of an AP I taught you. Is it? What is the formula? General form of an AP. Do you remember? A comma A plus D comma A plus 2D comma A plus 3D comma etc. So that formula we have to use here. Okay. If it is asked to write the general term, we have to use the formula Tn is equal to A plus n minus 1 into D. Okay. So first let's write the formula. The general form of an AP is what is the formula? A comma A plus D comma A plus 2D comma etc. Okay. So we have A is equal to, given first term A is equal to 10 comma common difference D is equal to 8. D is equal to 8. Okay. This both value we have to apply with this formula. Okay. So first term here A, that is 10 comma, that is 10 comma A plus D second term, for that 10 plus D is 8 comma, next A plus 2D, so 10 plus 2 into D value is 8 plus etc. Comma etc. That is 10 comma 10 plus 8 we have 18, is it? 10 comma 18 comma here 10 plus 2 8s are 16 comma etc. Let's add this, that is 10 comma 18 comma get 10 plus 16 we have 26 comma etc. Okay, what is the question here? Write an AP, is it? Therefore answer we have to give the required AP is, therefore the required AP is 10 comma 18 comma 26 comma etc. Okay, understood students? Let's write the today's homework students. First one, find the first term and common difference of AP. First one, 5 comma 2 comma minus 1 comma minus 4 comma etc. Second subdivision, 1 by 2 comma 5 by 6 comma 7 by 6 comma 3 by 2 comma etc. Okay, question number 2. Find the number of terms. Find the number of terms. Number of terms in the AP. In the AP, 2, 4, 6, 8, etc. Last term 202. Okay. For this formula you have to use n is equal to L minus A by D plus 1 formula. For this you have to first term and common difference alone. Okay. For common difference T2 minus T1 and T3 minus T2 you have to use. Okay. And so students, these are the today's question. Okay. Thank you students.